All right, so August 2010, Devin has just recently turned 7 years old. Hey Devin, how are you? How does it feel to be 7 years old?
It feels really awesome to be 7, and my birthday was really neat.
Oh, good. What did you do for your birthday?
Well, I had this slip and slide, and it was a slide, and it went down, and you could jump and land, and then, well, I did one giant jump, and I went the whole slide down and landed in the water.
Wow, that is fancy.
And the slide was about from here to the ceiling.
Wow. Now that's a good 10, 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, today is something special. We've been watching a documentary series called 7 Up. And every 7 years, starting from when someone is 7 years old, they interview the people on the show and ask them just specific questions about history, society, politics. And the objective of the show is to say, all right, give me a boy when he's 7 years old, and I can show you the man. And this documentary started back in the 60s, and since then they've been tracking these people, and next year they'll be 56 years old. And sure enough, depending on the social environment where they came from, what the wealthness of each one of their families, has really shown a track record of where they've gone in life. And we want to start the same thing here on August 2010 with Devin. So Devin, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and then in 7 years from now we'll ask some more questions, and we'll see as we progress through your life what they look like, okay? Are you excited? Oh yeah. Well, first I want to start off with, what do you want to be when you grow up, Devin?
A pilot.
A
or
pilot.
An artist.
Or an artist. So let's talk about the pilot. What kind of pilot do you want to be?
A pilot that has a private plane where you can take your family on.
Oh, well that'd be nice. You could take your mom out in the world somewhere?
Yeah, so, and they don't rely on a lot of fuel, so not as much as a bigger plane that people use to go around the world.
Oh.
Like a private mini plane, like a propeller plane.
Yeah, oh, that'd be great. But in the future there might be even cooler planes.
Like mini jet planes where you don't have to, mini jet planes.
Yeah, you could control them from here while they're up in the sky. You're taking people around the world, but you were the pilot but living at home. You never know. Okay, cool, so a pilot. You also said an artist. Okay, so what type of artist would you be?
An artist that would go to like fairs and draw people's faces.
Oh, that'd be
or
fun.
Or an at-home artist. And where you draw pictures at home or paint pictures and you take them up to a contest.
Okay. Do you have any artwork that you could show us?
Well, all my artwork's back at home and I can show you those in pictures.
Yeah, so maybe later we'll go over to his place and get some neat pictures that he has. That'd be great. And we'll see how that turns out. Okay, another question I have for you, Devin. This gets a bit harder now. What do you think about President Barack Obama?
I think he's nice and he's doing the right things for the United States.
Okay, good. So what is it that you like specifically about him? What kind of things has he done?
I like him because he is doing really good things and he never really does bad things.
Okay, well that's good. So you have a pretty good feeling that you like the guy. Yeah, me too. He's a good guy. Well, he recently, if you may have heard, kind of did a reform of healthcare. Have you heard about this? No? So the health reform was a much needed overhaul of our health system, where people were not being covered because they didn't have health insurance, or they were left out on the streets without getting their mouth medicine or their ear medicine. So he's been doing a great job with the health care reform. So we'll leave that question for later because that one's not ready. Maybe in the next 7 years. There's some other things. What is it that you... let's talk about girls for a minute. Do you have a girlfriend? You do? Ah, where did you meet her at? each other at that point, so you've known each other for almost 6 years now?
Yeah.
Wow. What's her name?
Her name's Hannah Cook.
Hannah Cook. All right.
Hannah Crook.
Crook. Oh, okay. Now,
You're not a real crook.
Ah, okay. So do you envision being married to her one day?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So you like girls, that's good. And what's your favorite food?
My favorite food, well, it's this thing called pot stickers. And it's tortilla with vegetables and chicken inside of it.
Oh.
But the tortilla, they made it so that it doesn't taste like a tortilla, but it's like bread and tortilla, I think.
Oh.
And when you cook it in water and oil, it makes a very good taste. And there's sauce in the bag, and you dip the pot stickers in the sauce and eat it.
I'll have to try that sometime for dinner.
They're like dumplings, but they're not dumplings, they're pot stickers.
Okay.
It's like how people make it in China.
Oh, okay,
Only
good.
different.
Yeah, so the dumplings are slightly different. Okay, good. All right, now tell me something else here, Devin. What is your favorite place on earth?
My favorite place? Well, my favorite place is here in Texas.
Oh, good. Where in Texas?
Austin, where I live.
Okay, so you live here in Austin. Do you like going to the lake, or do you like going in the city?
I like going a lot of places that are unusual. Because I go to Oregon.
Oh, you've been to Oregon?
I go to Oregon every single summer.
Oh, well, what do you do in Oregon?
Well, I have cousins, my aunts, my uncles, all those kind of relatives, except for one aunt that's here, and my grandma and grandpa. All my other relatives, besides my mom and dad, live up there.
Okay, great. Well, that's exciting. I'm trying to think of any other interesting questions we should ask. But there you have it, folks. This is Devin in a nutshell when he's 7 years old. And we look forward to seeing the progression of some of the statements he's made. What other questions? Do you have anything to say to the camera? To all the people out there?
What I would really like to say is I hope this video is fit for y'all and y'all guys don't count us out.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right, well, we'll see you next time on our own personal 7-Up series. Thanks, Devin.